Today we're working on a Speed Queen dryer that motor has seized up. I try and take this blower wheel off in one piece rather than use a hammer and chisel and a Dremel tool or whatever other methods that a lot of these guys are using these days. But I've had good luck with using, I've made myself a 3/4 inch plywood removal tool. This fits the Speed Queen. I've got the part number on it, the 5600 blower wheel. I've got it written down that to remove the blower wheel, we turn it counterclockwise, and the motor pulley on the opposite end is 7/8 if it's steel or 1 inch if it's aluminum. And what I've done so far is I went ahead and removed this aluminum pulley. The reason I do that is that when I'm removing the blower wheel, it's also tightening the belt pulley, and on the aluminum one it just tends to keep tightening the aluminum pulley, and that's not good when you strip that out. So if the new motor has a pulley already on it, then I'm just going to go ahead and save this and throw it in my truck in case I need it for another job. And I put the vice grips on the end of the motor shaft without the belt pulley on it. So what we're going to do is center this tool into the blower housing, and with a couple of quick counterclockwise movements, this blower wheel will spin right off. I'm going to reposition it up this way so I don't bust my knuckles. There. Alright, so, and it's off. So now I have a choice of either replacing the blower wheel, which I don't know if I haven't decided. I'll look up and see how much it is. But at that point, you can reuse the blower wheel if you want, and you've just saved yourself probably 10 or 15 minutes of frustration with a Dremel tool and hacksaw or whatever other methods that people are using. I always used the Whirlpool. I've had this thing for probably 10 years. This fits the Whirlpool dryer with the lint filter on the top, and when I can't get it always seems to happen when the motor seizes up. These blower wheels get difficult for me anyway. Some guys say they don't have any problems. It must be the tools that I'm using. The Whirlpool dryer blower wheel always seems to round off at the plastic where I'm trying to put my crescent wrench in, or I use an open end wrench. It just seems no matter what, it just rounds it off or starts to break it. So I'll go to the back of that one, put this in there. It's got the same thing. Turn the blower clockwise, facing the blower from the back. Again, the size of the motor pulley. 13/16 is the open end wrench size of that blower wheel. And I used to carry a 1 1/4 inch hole saw just in case this didn't work, but it's never failed me, honest to God. So, and then I've got another one for this is the blower wheel removal for the front filter Whirlpool dryer, and it